Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for the best movies of 2020 so far, part 2 video that I know I delayed for like a week because I just wasn't. I had other videos to do last Sunday, so I couldn't do it last Sunday, so I delayed it to this day. So, we're going to be talking about the best movies of 2020 so far, and this is part 2 of the video. And this will be the final part. But I'm going to discuss from 8 to 1 what I'm going to be listing off for the best movies and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's get started on this. To start things off, we have Birds of Prey at number 8. And I did enjoy this movie. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is great. Uh, thought she was good in Suicide Squad, even though Suicide Squad didn't get a great rating. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know. Uh, Most other critics thought the movie was just sorry, I had something in my tooth or whatever. It was a pain. But yeah, pretty much she broke up with the Joker. Broke up with her. I almost said she broke up with the Joker. Well, the Joker broke up with her, and now people are hunting her down and trying to kill her, including Ewan McGregor as one of the bad guys in the movie. She thinks he's a really really bad guy, but she's still a bad guy too. But she's trying to be the good guy in this movie, I guess you could say, the hero of the story, of her story, I guess you could say, but still a criminal. And this movie had some funny moments, but yeah, at number 8 we have Birds of Prey. At number 7, we have Call of the Wild. Now, this stars Harrison Ford in it and some other actors too. But yeah, it's about this certain dog. I just can't remember the dog's name. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below. But it was a good movie. It was pretty good, actually. I really enjoyed it. Um, there were some scenes in the movie that may have been a little slow in terms of being really good, but I was originally good. I think I reviewed it and gave it an 8 out of 10, but now, seeing it now, I think it's one of the best movies this year, or it's in the best movies of 2020 list this year. So at number 7, we have Call of the Wild, and Harrison Ford does take on the dog as well, and keeps the dog for a little while until the dog goes out on its own at the end of the movie into the wild and joins his own kind or whatever kind of wolves that he joins or whatever. Yeah, but it's a pretty good ending to the movie and I enjoyed it. uh but at number 7, like I said, we had Call of the Wild. Number 6, we have Bill and Ted Face the Music. Now this was a really awesome movie. I just love the line, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. It's one of my favorite lines in the movie. But they don't really do the good. Well, they actually do the guitar thing only one time in the movie. They might have done it another time and another time, but this robot's trying to kill them at the same time while uh they're trying to save the world in 70 minutes to write a new song to save the world, I guess you could say. And they're running out of time, and it took them 25 years to make the song that will reunite the world, and now they have to make it in 70 minutes. I'm like, damn, that's not that long. But yeah, it was an enjoyable movie. um I really liked it. And at number 6, we have Bill and Ted Face the Music. Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves were great in this movie to return as their old characters, as Bill and Ted, and it was a pretty interesting movie. Uh, but yeah, at number 5 we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Now Ben Schwartz stars as Sonic, I believe. It's Ben Schwartz. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if I said it right or not. But yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be disappointing, but turns out it wasn't. It was actually good. I like the theme song to it, "Speed Me Up," with Wiz Khalifa and some other artists as well. So it was a really good movie. Not the best, but it's in my top 5. Uh, Bill and Ted would have made it in my top 5, but it unfortunately missed because of some scenes that might have made the movie a little to watch. But still, Sonic the Hedgehog, even Jim Carrey plays as Eggman in this movie. Well, he doesn't discover that he's Eggman till the end of the movie. You don't discover that he shaves his whole head off because of it. But yeah, it's a really good movie. At number 5 we had Sonic the Hedgehog. At number 4 we have The Devil All the Time. Now, this is a movie about sinister characters and all that, and the town's like all corrupt and all that. The town that they live in, or few towns, but pretty much these characters in the movie. There's Jason Clarke in this movie, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland is in this movie, and some other actors as well. One of them I don't think I remember. Sorry if I'm moving the camera again. I know it's annoying that you see me move the camera, but I really enjoyed the plot to this movie and how it was playing out. Robert Pattinson was just sick in this movie. I'm like, you just nasty, man. And it was a pretty intense movie, but it was pretty good. I really liked it. I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10 when I reviewed it last Saturday. Not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before that. So I hope you enjoyed my review on it. But at number 4, we have The Devil All the Time. Number 3, we have Underwater. Now, this was a pretty intense movie, too, where they have to run away from this underwater monster that's trying to kill them and trying to go after them. Kristen Stewart was actually pretty good in this movie. I was surprised. I didn't think she'd pull it off with this movie, but it did pretty good. And I kind of got to rush it a little bit talking about these movies because I wasted a little more time than I thought. So I'm gonna talk about the last few movies and then end this video. But at number 3, we have Underwater. It was a really good movie. I highly recommend you guys check it out and possibly purchasing it, which I probably will purchase it in time. Just may have to be next year. But yeah, number 2, we have The Gentleman. This was a pretty interesting movie. Yeah, it takes a while to explain itself, the movie, because it's got to go backwards for the beginning of it. Charlie Hunnam is kind of like the narrator in this movie, and he's just explaining what happens before he's on the run and all that. And pretty much it just explains the story itself. I guess you could say. It does. You start to get what's going on in the movie. And sorry if I'm not talking as much. I just had a little pause moment and forgot what I was going to say. But I really enjoyed this movie. Henry Golding's in this movie, and he plays as a Chinese mobster in this movie that's going after Matthew McConaughey and Charlie Hunnam as well. They're trying to make a deal, and the deal went south, and other things happened as well. But yeah, number 2 we have The Gentleman. At number 1, drum roll please, Hamilton is the number 1 pick. I really love this movie. It was a musical, but it was pretty good. I saw it back in July, and I thought it was gonna suck, but it turns out it didn't. And I was like, damn, this is really good. Because they sing, they rap, they do a lot of things in this movie. But at the end of the day, Hamilton is probably the best movie of 2020. And probably made 2020 turn out to be better, but not a lot of movies this year that were the best. So I'm going to have a really small list this year for best movies. But yeah, at number 1 we had Hamilton. Comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the best movies of 2020 so far, part 2 video, if you liked it. And if you like if you like this final part of best movies of 2020 so far, sorry that I coughed. Kind of choked on my spit a little bit. It's gross, but yeah, I kind of choked on it a little. I was like, oh fuck. But if you like this best movies of 2020 so far video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you in a little while for the Halloween Extravaganza episode 2 movie review. And then that's going to be it. I was going to do the Death of Me movie with Maggie Q, but I probably won't. I'm not interested in it now. I just changed my mind. I'm like, fuck this movie. But yeah, there was only like 8 movies this year that were pretty good and are the best. But that's not a big list. If you think about it, it's not a lot. But I hope you did enjoy this best movies of 2020 so far part 2 video. Sorry that I choked a little on my spit. Not choked a little, just my voice got a little higher. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next one.